Well, thank you, Cobble. I don't know if you're still there or not. You're probably off doing your own stream. But thanks for the good wishes. Okay. Don't know if we have anybody on board here, and that's okay. Just getting ready to get go. Well, at least Cobble came in here and gave me away, so that's something. Okay. Got our tools. Gonna have to get rid of the good armor in a minute. No, we'll go as is. There's nobody watching. Good night, Archer.
Good night. Wow, tonight is gonna be a very tough night for me to talk, it sounds like. And that is not good because stream is just getting going, guys. I heard that there was racism on the server. Yeah, yeah, we bit that in the butt pretty quick. There's definitely zero tolerance for that. That is for sure. Hi, I exist as far as you know. What's up, Forgo? Or should I say, Forgotten? How you doing? How you doing? Good to see ya. We're just about ready to jump into the ancient city. You know what? I'm kind of wondering, because last time we died with a bunch of wool on us, and I'm thinking maybe if I only take 2 stacks at a time and then come back for it as needed, would probably be the smarter of ideas that I've had in a while. There's racism on this? I wouldn't say there is. Someone got a little, I don't know, decided to use some colorful language around, and like I said, we banned him relatively quick, so he won't be coming back. Because like I said, there's a zero tolerance policy. Hey user, what's up? What's up, how you doing? I've seen content from Canadian ostrich wrestling. Wait, what? Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't know what the heck you're talking about, Gizmo, but that sounds like something, quite interesting, not gonna lie. What's up, Mr. McSquare? Just popping in to hit your like button? Too laggy for me to stay? Oh, no worries. Like I said, you know, sometimes, stream just doesn't work for people, and there's not much I can do about that, unfortunately. Shoot, sometimes my stream is too laggy for myself. Cobblestone, you wanna know something? Yeah, sure. What's up? What's up, user? You know what they say about assuming? Hold up. I think there's something trying to attack me. You know what they say about assuming? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What a way to enter the chat, guy. How you doing? How you doing? Feel like I've been saying that a lot tonight. That's awesome, though. On the grid? Oh my goodness. Boy, yeah, you got yourself in trouble for that one, I'm not gonna lie. That is, that was definitely a no-go. No hard feelings though, I guess. Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's just a zero tolerance policy for that. And, yeah. We did what we had. Oh, I'm getting attacked again. My bad, for real? Oh, man. Well, I was trolling. That's a weird way to troll, my friend. Bro, I was trying to get netherite the other day for the first time, and a stupid amounts of beds later, I only had 3 scraps. Oh yeah, I love netherite mining with beds, but you definitely need like 2 shulkers of beds, no joke. No joke. Every time I go, I at least bring 2 or 3 shulkers. Oh! Okay. You guys hear that? Apparently, the warden is still here from yesterday. Cobble, knock, knock. Who's there? I tried getting netherite and my mouse moved and turned it. Oh my gosh. Use a wool farm? Can I be unbanned? I don't know, my friend. I mean, that's a pretty tough ask. Like I said, there's a zero tolerance policy on that. Oh, hold up. I need to kind of concentrate for a second. Yeah. Okay, okay. Did he disappear? He might have disappeared. I don't know. I promise not to say it again. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll think about it. All right. I'll think about it. That's the best I can give you right now. You know, I do definitely, you know, understand. Like sometimes we do weird things, but like I said, there's a zero tolerance policy for stuff like that. So, Cabo, I'm waiting for more dad jokes. Oh heck yeah! We got a dad joke lover. Heck yeah! Did you see the one I posted today? I thought the one I posted today was pretty clever. Okay, I think the herd of sheep. Wait, let's see. What do you mean herd of sheep? Oh, by the way, I saw someone
Well, I think I should actually kill the dragon a bunch more times before starting to build a base. And the other thing I gotta get a move on is moving villagers from spawn into the end. After this one, I'm gonna have to take account of how many dragons are dead. Or portals are open, same difference. See them all lining up in the background, but we've got a gap there. Ooh, that was bad. That was pretty bad. How bad? Look at that, eh? The staircase has got to be changed. Big time. Crying out loud. Yep. Not surprised. Not surprised. surprised. Okay. Hello. Welcome. You are my second ever live stream viewer. So we're currently in the end and just killing the dragon a bunch of times to open up all the different portals. Collecting some resources and putting away stuff I don't need so I can grab it later. Okay, that'll do for now. Gotta go get my other stuff. Oh, well, thanks for checking. And that you know that I even streamed the other day, I'm guessing you're one of my subscribers. Thank you. Okay. So all you've missed on this stream is I killed the dragon 3 or 4 times so far. Got to get him up to that, I think it's a 20 count? Correct me if I'm wrong. 20 portals around the outside. Okay, he's there. We gotta wait for him to fly past and then I can pillar up and grab my gear. Aha, Enderman, eh? At least I think that was one. Might have been the dragon. Okay, not fast forward. Ooh, I think he just flew over my head. Come on, baby, let's get this stuff. Oh no. Is it all gone? I don't see all my netherite items and wings. That's bad. That's bad. I don't see any of it. Must have despawned. Son of a gun. That sucks. That sucks bad. But what can you do? You can cry about it, but it's still gone. Alright, Trey. That's okay. That's why we've got a starting base. The starting base has got all kinds of extra gear in it. There's actually a base underneath here at the bottom. I think I got all the generators except for one. So we're just gonna... Yeah, just the one. So we'll just bash them with one generator up. That should be fine. Because what happened is I got blowed up. I got blowed up in there. And lost me stuff. Which was basically a set of wings, full set of netherite, bunch of netherite tools. So sad. Good thing I got lots of space. Regearing won't take long at all. Okay, dragon payback time. Should I say dragon versus payback? Put these big pools here because Endermen can't walk through water. It's like lava for them. Stay out of the purple. Purple no good. I don't know if you saw one of my previous episodes where I had built staircases around these pillars, but when you respawn the dragon, it destroyed a lot of the construction, so I tore all that down. Ah, stupid purple. I do have a beacon up as well, so it gives me a bit of regeneration. Some beacon lights coming out of the center well. But all that aside, how you doing, Miss Bouquet? It was one of my recent episodes called Colonizing the END DIMENSION. Stairwells up all the pillars so I can go up there and bash each of the crystals when I was just wearing like crappy iron. Purple. When I was just wearing crappy iron armor. But then it turns out when you summon the dragon, it destroys construction right around the So we were down to 2 hearts, but we're already at 4 and it's climbing. So we're fine. It'll be fine. Not gonna lie, it's really nice to have a viewer on the screen instead of having no viewers. So I'm really glad that you're here. One bum shot on him. So I lost 2 pickaxes, a set of weapons. You know, the netherite here I really don't even care about. But that puts me in a position here where I've got a. Well, let's do a count. So that's 1, 2, starting from that's the spawning platform there with the ring of light around it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you. 5 is at the pillar. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 over top of the light bridge. Or actually, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That guy's 15. 16. Okay, that's 16 portals that are open. And I think there's 20 total that can be done. So we're getting pretty close. But this is a bit of a setback. And like I put out these stairs and whatnot for accessibility. But the dragon can eat he won't eat endstone, but he can eat endstone blocks. And that kind of messed it up a bit. As I had a nice little entryway here done. Don't know if I'm going to put it back the way it was or go a different style. Heads, which come off the ships. Oh, I don't know. I've got a chest with like 10 or 20 of them in. It's funny, I got my rockets back, but not my wings. That sucks. See, I'm not wearing any armor right now. So the concept is that at this point, the realm is pretty much set at spawn, and you're going to see spawn soon because I got to go back. This is the end area. I put the big pools around the dragon. Yeah, I'll show you my box of dragon heads shortly. Put pools around because Enderman can't go into the water. And this is just a larger scale map. And then there's the light bridge that goes out, and I threw a whole bunch of building supplies there. And haven't started building yet. See if that map updated at all. Not really. Not at that scale. These maps might. Yeah, you can see the little gray boxes. The little gray dots around the outside. They're portals that have been opened. Whoops, that doesn't go there. It goes there. Good enough for now. Okay. So I managed to keep my pickaxe and my shovel, but I lost, well, sorry, my axe and my shovel, but I lost 2 pickaxes, which is sad, but not horrible. Could have been much worse. And now I'm just going to go back. I'm starting to run out of wings. I got a whole bunch of them. Okay. That little apparatus there, that's the beacon pyramid. Oh, look at that. The dragon ate part of the beacon. You dirty dragon. Dirty boy. He ate some of the iron blocks that were there. That's no good. Gonna have to fix that too. I didn't expect him to come all the way down there. Because the thought was I was going to build a town down here with the villager trade hall, but if the dragon comes down here, he's gonna wreck everything. Like you can see, he ate the corner. He ate the corner, that dirty bug. We'll just have to be more careful. We'll put it back. We just won't invest too heavily here. We'll build something on the outer islands instead. This was a stairwell that goes all the way up, but the dragon just ate part of it. Oh! Yeah, naughty bad dragon. The giant newspaper +2 and whack him on the nose. Okay. Spawn is currently set just to right outside the end gate, so we'll do a little shortcut here. There's a bed there. Get rid of nighttime. Pick it up, put it down, don't sleep in it, and now when I go back through the portals, it'll take me right back to spawn. Do, 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 do. Okay. Well, one of the things I like doing is actually mining out the obsidian pillars, and then I summon the dragon, and those obsidian pillars come back, and that gives me lots of lovely obsidian to work with. So this is my spawn area. Don't know if you saw our world tour or not, but here's 0, spawn at the bottom of the world, and that's where I put the nether portal. See coordinates in the top left corner, and I decided to dig it all out, and I'm really close to finishing digging it out, but it's not done yet. Now on a good note, in my chest here, got spare gear, got spare pickaxes. I used to have 8, now I'm down to 6. Darn it. I'm running out of wings. That's my fortune axe. Well, there's my silk axe. Hey, not right now, guys. Not right now. Just go away, will you? Doing other stuff. Thank you, thank you. Enjoy building things and sharing it with people. Put those on. I don't need this axe or this shovel right now. You can see I've got a silk axe, a fortune axe, a silk shovel, a fortune shovel, a silk pickaxe, a fortune pickaxe, and a bunch of other stuff. The one mod we use is the Buck-Chuckets and Piglins movie SMP. No, not movie SMP, but the movie add-on. It's the only mod that we're using. Okay, could use a silk axe, but again, if the dragon was, it's a risk I'll take. Okay, put that back, and we'll have to go put on some gear. Put the ancient debris in the trim box. Those are all the trims we found and some ancient debris and netherite. Now, with this mod, there is a chance that piglins can, well, special piglins, can drop netherite items. And we've accumulated a bunch. So, just fly on out. And I'll put on a spare set of gear. So that's our spawn. These are, I'll get a stationary spot here. Yep. So over here is one player, back there is another player, and they've constructed that stuff, and then I'm standing on top of my area. If you're ever curious, just check out the World Tour videos. Okay, you were asking about heads. So you can see I put a dragon head on each of the Viking dragon ships. So that's 2. And then I've got a box of heads in here. Let's see. Heads. With 20 more. And some wither skeleton skulls. For when we need beacons. Neth. That's my netherite box. So I need a hat. Some pants. Some boots. Oh, spare netherite fortune pickaxe. And a shield. And that'll do. This stuff on. We'll put that one back. Oh, is it tomorrow? That's awesome. New updates, new stuff. Super cool that that's tomorrow. Okay. So at this point, I'm still just whacking the dragon a few more times. Now I've got 1 spare wing in the chest and no spare here. Wow, I'm almost out of wings. At one time I had like a dozen of them, but gave some to other people and so on and so on, down to my last 2. That's okay. That's okay, because we're building a base out in the end area, and then we'll get more. Food. Food. There we go. That'll do. Don't need torches, so might as well leave them here. Can put the arrows over here. And there. No, I don't need the slime balls. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll use a crap pickaxe just in case. Just in case. Don't want to lose another netherite one. Just put that in storage over there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's all we need. And then we can head back in. I think I've only got to kill the dragon 4 more times. Do you use Minecraft Wiki at all? I'm just pulling up the wiki to see how many times to kill the dragon. I think it's 20. Let's see. Okay. Dragon. Ender dragon. Loading. Okay, death and drops. After the Ender Dragon is slain for the first time, you get the egg and a bunch of other stuff. When a resummoned Ender Dragon is slain, the same events occur except that only less XP is dropped. And if there are 20 end gateway portals, no more are generated. In Java, they've got some other things that happen, but okay, so 20 gateways, that's the magic number, and I'm pretty sure I counted 16. course, a shortcut through the nether. Sulfur and sulfur cubes. Don't know what I'm gonna do with that stuff yet. The geysers I think are really pretty for water creatures. Maybe I'll put geysers in the end. That'll be nice. Dragon heads with like geysers for putting steam out their nostrils. Yeah. Or something like that. So yeah, the end here, similarly, 100 by 100 square that I'm digging out. I'll show you from the top down because it's a little easier. Okay. Some blocks left over, that'll come in handy in the end in a few minutes. This mess. But you can see 100 by 100 square, and then I lined it with brick. When all that's done, I plan on putting a piglin village at the bottom. And then we gotta dig all this out. And at this level here, this was the lava level, which I was crazy enough to go ahead and put sand and gravel everywhere, just to push the lava out so it can be a usable space in that 100 by 100 square. I'm not crazy, I'm just creative. And it's a 3 thick wall, which looks like I gotta do a little bit more out there, but that's not a today problem. And then in each of these columns, I'm going to put a giant villager statue, I should say, which is just right for putting in doorways and doing other stuff. Grab some more netherrack, of which I have lots. All these things are full, just from digging that thing out. Okay, and portal this way. Spawn it. Set spawn on the bed on the other side. Okay. Naughty dragon, chewing up my stairwell. Okay. 4 end crystals. And we can go at this again. Don't need all that stuff with us. We'll keep 1 stack just in case. Okay, see you in a bit. So I think the count is at 16. This will be 17. Thank you. Okay, that's 17. That'll be 18. Attempting to open portal 18. There's 20 total. Yes, sea lanterns are probably one of my favorite blocks, but not to be tried. Like, check this out. This bridge is basically 1,000 long, rimmed with sea lanterns. And you saw the spawn area as well. Sea lanterns everywhere, ring the bottom with sea lanterns. Anyway, I like sea lanterns. Okay, this will be portal number 18. I also like the water areas that I made because Enderman can't go in water. I just go away, Enderman. Yeah, I like my sea lantern. Ah, not the purple stuff. Perch on top of it. Okay, 3 left. Ooh, that almost killed me. Better rest up just a bit. Don't want to lose my stuff over the void, so I will just hang out until I get some health back. So he's only got 2 generators left. I don't really need to get rid of them, and they're the pain in the butt inside the cage ones. Or I should say whack her. See, he's healing from those 2. Okay, that's below the letter R now. So Still under the arm. Give him some arrows for his time. Again, pretty sure this is portal number 18 we're going to open up here. 18 out of 20. Then once that's done, I'll take you to the area that I'm going to build. That's the dead end. It off with purple. How to get at you? You dirty rat. You dirty flying rat. Oh, and by the way, Endermen get hurt by the purple stuff as well. Dragons. Wait for purple to dissipate. Get some more encrustals. That's why. Oops. There we go. This will be 19. So 2 kills left. 19 and 20. And then after 19 and 20, we'll just walk around the perimeter and make sure that there is, in fact, 20 portals. And then I think for today, we'll make little platforms out to the portals so that each of these can be accessed. Missed it. No, well, we'll go with the ones in the cages again. Go to this side so that when it breathes the purple, we can put all the purple together and not have to dodge multiple purple puddles. Purple puddles? You know it. Oh, there you are. Okay, where are you? There you are. I don't like you. Come on down, dragon. That's 19. Go around and do a count. Okay. So starting at the light bridge, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over top of this road. 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14's got, that was the first one, 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and back at the bridge again. So yeah, that's 19 out of 20. One more kill, and then I'm done killing the dragon. So I put sea lanterns around the bottom as well, so that I could see where my obsidian platform is and see the difference between the void and the platform. I've accidentally walked off a couple times into the void putting this down, but that's okay. Okay, put those there. And 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be the last batch of this stuff. You know, I don't need these guys either. Oh, we got it. Nice. There's a couple up there that will fly up to get enough elevation. Oh, too close, too close, too close, too close. Oh. He... Okay. Just the ones in the cages again. We'll leave those. Come on, Dragon. You're number 20. Because there's already purple here. Do 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 do. Where are you, Dragon? There you are. Technically, the dragon destroyed the water, but it refills from the other water sources. And then these guys, what are you looking at? What are you looking at? I'm standing in the pool. You can't touch me. You can't touch me. I'm just burn. Yeah. Oop. Okay, dragon, back at you. Where are you? Few hits on it while you're out, but it's almost healed up again. Did too much playing around with Enderman. Oh, coming back for more. Yes, that's a hit. That's totally missed. Oh yeah, come on. Noise. 20 portals. Okay, we don't need XP. I got it. Whoops, I fell down to the... Didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. So 1,000 blocks this way, because I built a bridge this way, and there are other players on the realm. But I told them, hey, this is, I believe, west, and that's the direction that I'm gonna go. And then there's a portal right there. That changes things a lot. Right in there. Zzz. Okay, because if this is my direction, then I'm going to use that portal as my welcome to Mr. McSquare's base area. Yeah, this one. That's going to be my portal, which is married down there. This is just building supplies that I brought with me. Okay, take some iron blocks to fix the damage the dragon did underneath. And this here, it's 5 beacons and a whole bunch of iron blocks that if I'm going to build a base, the beacons will help a lot. And all these shulkers, it's just cobbled deep slate because you saw the center area spawn that I was digging out. I got lots of building materials. Okay, so I've got my iron blocks. I think on the other side of the portal, I've got some wood, so I can make some trapdoors and create an access way. And this portal right here, I'm pretty sure marries up with the one on the other end of the bridge. So I'll build like a gatehouse here, and that'll take you down to the other end. I really like that I put light around the bottom rim to see where the platform is. Loose iron. Oh, I've got it all, technically. I'm gonna need some end stone and 1 sea lantern. Back. Because this area is mostly safe from the dragon. It's pretty much a fluke that it came down here. Okay, block of iron, block of iron, block of iron, block of iron, block of iron. Block, block, block. stored until the dragon eats it again. Let's just double check. Yeah. So I didn't have to turn the beacon back on. You can see speed 2, haste 2, strength 2, resistance 2, and I didn't do jump 2. I just did jump 1 with regeneration 1. And that's good enough. So the beacons are back. Turn it back on. And originally we had it down here, but then I thought, well, let's put a map right here at 0, 0. It says height 1 because height, that's the lowest right below it that you can build. You can't build any lower than that. The void itself is actually at like minus 40, but you can't start building until this level. Okay. Speaking of restoring things, let's fix the sea lanterns in the pile of sea lanterns. Put the iron there. Fix what the dragon did to the stairwell down here. Because, you know, I beat the dragon 20 times now, and I think I was killed it, let's say 15 out of the 20 times. And only once did he ever damage this staircase, and it bugs me. So we'll have to fix it. Okay, so that was here. This was there. That and that is not there. Okay, that transitioned up. There we go. One step fixed. But no, he was a naughty dragon. He did more damage. Or she did more damage. Sure, we invaded her home and everything, but she did damage to my stuff. So easy fix there. Okay, this one here is a bit different. Because I want it to be in line right here. Okay, he flew through here and ate everything. Because you can see above, I had it all staggered up. Fix this first. And take a look at it from underneath. Yep, 3. Okay, that's not matchy there. That needs an adjustment. Put it back. So that if the dragon does fly through here again, it'll damage it, but it will keep the damage to a minute. because he won't eat the end stone, but he will eat the end stone bricks. Okay, thankfully it brought lots. See what this looks like here. Yeah, okay. Then it should be one above that for consistency. And we can just leave it like that for the remainder. That's good enough. And we'll call that fixed. I think I might have had a pillar here. Yeah, I see your damage, right? That was there. You can see it's diagonal one, so it's actually there. And for that, she paid with her like 20 times. Okay, that gives us 20 portals. We'll go get some obsidian for this next perk too. Obsidian box. This is one of those times where a happy gas would be really useful for building. I could do that, but it takes way too long to get it going, so. Okay. Oh, I have to go and get some wood. Trapdoors. Look at that, hanging out right here. Yeah, that's why I made the pools. The pools give me a safe spot from the Enderman. That's it. Okay. Track doors times 20. Well, I actually need 40. Nice. And then we'll just keep it here. Do you play much, Miss Bouquet? I almost forgot these. There, we'll get the... if I don't do it now, I'll forget. It's always a bit unnerving flying over the void, just knowing that, oh, you could lose everything. But that's why we've got bases. Netherwork blocks inside. Oops. I have to stop what I'm doing, because if I'm reading and driving at the same time, could wind up in the void. Oh yes, I'm grinding out some netherwork blocks for the inside of my pyramid. Nice! Interior. That's gonna give it a nice, like, bloody gothic red look, isn't it? Okay, staircase fixed. So, you're probably aware, but when you spawn on this platform, everything that is on the platform gets destroyed. So I actually extended it with some more, and that outside line is one beyond the platform, because everything right above here gets destroyed when people come in. But it still gives you a good outline of what's going on. I like that there's a portal right above each of the cardinal directions, north, south, east, and west. That'll come in handy later. But for now, oop, someone hit me. Well, I'm in the water, now you can't hit me. Ooh, okay. I'm in Jehoshaphat, I'll come here. Yeah, you and all your friends too. Okay. So here, gonna want to make something that goes up to there. So that'll be the platform there, which comes down. To here. Okay, if that comes down to here, these are all temporary. But... Hey, Cobble, welcome aboard. You know, I was watching some of Cobble's streams, and I thought, you know, this guy makes it look so easy that I might be able to do it too. So here I am, I'm streaming thanks to, let's say, being inspired by him. Welcome, Mr. Cobble. The only thing you missed is the dragon dying 20 times. Not 20 times on this stream. I think I only killed him 10 times on this stream. But you can see we've got the 20 portals associated with beating the dragon all turned on. And now I have a bridge that goes out this way because I'm going to build a base on the outer islands. And this portal will be a shortcut out there. So I've got to build a way to get up there and then a way to get in, which is simple enough, but it's got to be done. Okay, so I'm thinking I want to keep the bridgeway clear because I built the road out each direction for a reason, and then I'll have a stair up on each side to a platform where the door is. That's the plan. We'll see what takes shape. Okay. Do you guys have any thoughts? I find it helps that the wife and kid actually have a regular bedtime. Then I know what time I'm available for this stuff. Okay. So that's 3, 3, and then 4. Yeah, this is really the first stream that I've done. I did a test stream, but that was just a test to make sure all the settings and everything work. This is the first actual, hey, I've got a rough idea of what I want to accomplish. And of course that instantly changed when I got out here. Again. 1, 2, 3. I did. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. Good thing I brought the right kind of pickaxe. Okay, so I want 3 by 3 to match the road underneath it. And then obsidian on the outside, so we'll go like this. We'll do a double row of obsidian. And of course we're going to have to add sea lanterns later, because as you can see I like my sea lanterns. Side, and we'll complete the square over here. found 6 loot chests. Nice. In Cobble's stream, he was raiding an ancient city. And I think it's anywhere between 12 and 20 loot chests that can be down there. Hey, and you stayed alive during tonight's stream. Nice. Improvements. I died once. Lost a whole set of gear, which got blown up. Anyway. And then after that happened, I decided to leave all the cages alone and just defeat the dragon with the cages still burning. It worked out fine that way. It only cost me 1 set of netherite gear and a set of elytra. Oh, and 2 pickaxes. So sad. Okay. So that's there. Should probably mark this. I think that's correct. Yeah, that's there. Oh, now I've done it. Ooh. Yeah, that's the center point there. Oh, of course it was netherite. But that's okay. That's okay. Got lots. Not short on netherite. But I am getting short on wings, so I'm down to my last 2 pairs. Good that I'm building a base in the end. Okay, so if that is too thick, then we either have a ramp that comes up to the front of it, or comes up behind it and you walk around. And I don't want to be any closer to the dragon, so I'm actually going to make the ramp come to the back of it. That's 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yep, that's correct. I have no idea. I might be going till 4 a.m. What's going on here? Ah, it's not. Oh, I went 3 thick, which is 1 thick too many. Darn it. There I go, overdoing it. Okay, do I want to dig that out or do I want it 3 thick? No, I'm going to dig it out. Okay, currently my time is 11:23. I do appreciate you coming over and saying hi, Cobble. So are you done with your ancient city or are you going back into it? Okay, so I'll go up there. You know what I didn't bring with me that I should have is a crafting table. Okay. So if we make the stairs come up to the side of it. Oh yeah, it's got more than one project going on. It's always a balance. Because you don't want to neglect one thing, but at the same time, lots to do. Cool. Okay. So it comes back to here. I think we'll go outside of it actually. If we go outside of it, it's gonna land somewhere up there. But that's fine. Angry Endermen. They're so angry. Oops. Okay. So if I do that, and then start bringing it out here, okay, I don't want to build over top of the void too much because when I break blocks it'll all be gone. It's there. Okay, building supplies. thinking maybe I should do spiral stairs because I don't. If I keep going like this, the stairwell is gonna end like out here. Is that too close to the dragon in case it gets respawned?
Mm.
Okay, jerk it. Where are you? Okay, so if we go with that, that's our way up. Then that'll let us enter there. And we'll make like an observation deck here. Okay. And then we can line that. This way, even if the dragon does come and eat the stairs, I've still got the obsidian blocks that I can fix things with. You don't have to harvest crimson trees in the nether. You can harvest them in the overworld as soon as you have a silk touch shovel. Oops, wrong brick. You know, you can, if you put the Nylium, Blackstone would look alright. It's just obsidian is dragon proof. Yeah. But hey, you get shroom lights and some other stuff out of it too, so that's kind of cool. Hmm. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. What I did for the obsidian was I go to the top of these towers and I dig down through them, dig them out, and then when you resummon the dragon, the tower just comes right back. I'm not crazy. I'm just creative. If I keep saying that, it's true, right? Because accidents happen. Oop. Where'd you go, you bugger? I don't know. Okay. So, cool. Okay, I was putting these corner pieces on. So this comes up to here. And look at that, right on the corner. Almost like it was planned. Go. These gaps in between, I'll probably wind up filling it with glass, but that's not right now. And then of course, once we get out of the dragon area, I switch to deep slate bricks because I don't have to worry about the dragon eating it. And it's way easier to dig deep slate than obsidian. Yeah. Yep, that takes us to there. Nice. These are resources that I just parked here. Lots and lots of deep slate, some beacon stuff, and that's my mechanism that I'm going to build down at 0. Because I want a big fortress here on this side. It's weird though that the portal on that end is exactly in the middle of the bridge. And no, I didn't make the bridge zigzag anywhere along the way, it's a straight line. But here, it's actually over 2 blocks. That's weird. To me, that's weird. I thought it would be straight out. It's not, it's 2 blocks over. But that's okay, because we'll just wind up making the trapdoor off on this side to recenter it. Okay, let's do this. Okay, that's right above there. Then 1, 2. That's the road. And then 2, so that works out fine. That's going to be my obsidian area. And the other one was 3 by 3, so that's 3 with a double layer of obsidian around it. I want those bricks. Getting closer. Once I get a happy gas out here, each of these rings will also have a line of sea lanterns underneath them, so it kind of looks like it's the bridge is completely surrounded by light and suspended by the light somehow. How? Don't know. Don't care. Wah! Be careful. Never know when you wind up in the void. Okay, so the portal's off center, but by making the platform like this, it kind of makes it look centered again. Okay, so for what we did on the other one was we had a double platform there and it went out. Should we do that again? I think yes. Oh yes, the other platform was double thick. Well, let's get to it. this, or won't be 100% like the other one, but it'll be extremely similar. Okay. Might be easier to do from the top down. Let's try. Whoops. Double whoops. From the safe side, which is not the void side. Okay. That's there. Oh, doesn't that work perfect with the light being right there? Aha. We're getting there. noise. Oh, look at that. We got more obsidian. Put up the corner posts. Now we did have a post coming down here, but it goes up in the void. I don't know if we're gonna do that here. Don't know about that one. It's over like 1, maybe 2 blocks. Okay, it's 2 blocks over. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. That is where it ends. It's the void. Don't mess with it. Just let it be. Okay. Now, that being said, I think this should have a continuation down here. The other people on the realm, I told them, it's like, okay guys, look, like, we've built a pretty good town up top and we don't have any needs. So the next challenge is let's build a town in the void. And they're like, oh. None of them have really done anything. And between school and other real life events, I don't blame them. But I am not afraid. That's why we have starter bases. Video games. Death is just an inconvenience. Respawn. Lost all your gear. It's all pixel crack anyway. I could never play a hardcore world. I take too many chances. Well, actually, I did try playing a hardcore world once. It didn't last long. No. And that's why it's a challenge. It's not the, hey guys, do you want an easy? No. Do you want a challenge? Man, I'm sure you've seen Good Times with Scar and the planet that he built. That looks amazing. And can you imagine doing those planets in the sky like that? Super cool. So cool. Whole lot of work, but it would look cool. No doubt about it. Okay. You haven't seen Good Times with man. It's worth a view. He does hermitcraft, and the guy's in his niche, his creative niche of Minecraft, and he's really good at it. And much like a lot of us nerds, he spends way too much time on there, so he builds some impressive things. He doesn't know redstone at all, but his creative side is just huge. Okay, and that'll take us back to the beginning, or rather the main island. Oh, I didn't put pillars on the corners, so it does match on the other side. Alright. The only thing different is this little entrance way. Yeah, we'll replicate that over there. We'll take the shortcut to get there. Yeah, Good Times with Scar. No spaces in any of the words. Okay, this was the location, but it was married up with this. And I put these every 10. You see, like 1090, 1080, 1070, and so on all the way down. So this one, okay, if it matches the other side, there'd be a double line of obsidian here. But then there's that gap. We'll keep the gap. We'll make the double line of obsidian. And I think we'll use glass to fill it in. 1, 2, 3. Space. 1, 2, 3. Then obsidian on top times 2. Take these back. Haha. Oh, the world of the internet. Okay. Yeah, I think glass will finish these off nicely on another time. Another trick that I learned too is, you know how like sometimes you like to have a straight line, diagonal? If you use glass underneath, then the transparency, your brain kind of connects the dots instead of having to worry too much about it. Okay, so the end being what it is. Oh, then I had these. Which line up underneath, but we'll get to that in a minute. Go over one. Down here. That's alright. I think what I do a lot is I play and I've got Minecraft, something else going on in the background, like 2 windows open. Like that's how I found you, Cobble. I was playing and turned on YouTube and found you and kept on playing, but had you on in the background. Glad I did. You're a very pleasant fellow. And watching you inspired me to start streaming. Okay, that all can just stay as is. And because of the consistency of loop, 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 loop all the way down, I don't even have to put anything here. It's just maintaining the consistency through the marshmallow tunnel. Marshmallow tunnel of brightness. Anyway. Forget that. We got portals now. Okay, these are not done because I want to somehow decorate them around the balconies and safety rails and so forth. But for now it's done. I think I might put just sea lanterns on top over here. But that's not at this moment. Got a way down there. It's nice though. It lets you know that the world needs more art in all of its forms, and people appreciate it. And then, no matter how nerdy you think you are, there's always somebody worse. So you come across, we're at 1,100 here, and then I'm gonna build, because the whole concept is that we're colonizing the end. So I'm going to build some kind of a fortress off to either the left or the right here. There's another freaking portal just right over there. So you would take a portal over to here, and one of the key features of it is going to be a map room to keep track of what end cities have been looted and not. Because we need more rooms. Aha, you flaming bugger, come on back. Claim your eye as a trophy. Okay, so it's not 100% done, but I'm quite happy with this as being the gateway to from the outer island to the main island. And you can see this is on the axis of 0 at 1100. Minus 1100 actually. 0, and then it goes all the way down. The question is, at what point will I... Oh, this isn't done. Well, maybe we should do this first. Oh, thank you. And I made these too thick because accidents happen, you never know what's going on. Accidentally dug a block, well, your safety barrier is 2. You know, Cobble, there's only one reason I don't invite you to this realm. Because I know you have too many projects already. Yeah. There's more than one set of netherite at the bottom of the void. Never to be retrieved again. Netherite's fireproof, but nothing is void-proof. That's why that's the challenge for the other players, and they're hesitant. Okay. So this is as far as I went with the bridge. Yeah, but I'm not going to do that to you. You have too much on your plate already, sir. It's the only reason. Like well, obviously I watch your streams, I interact with you, I enjoy your personality, let's say. But I'm not going to distract you even further from your projects. That being said, I talked with the other people on this realm. Eventually we'll run another season and start a new world. And at that time I'll be reaching out to different people I know and just inviting to see if they're interested. But that probably won't be until the 1st of January. Let the season run one full year, January 1st to December 31st. Okay. So I took this bridge how far? Dad mode. That's nice. Okay. Ooh, so 1250 would be hanging over the void. That's probably where I'm gonna build. I'm gonna end this soon, just because all I'm going to wind up doing later on is going back to spawn and finish digging it out. We're just getting close. But I want to try a trick here. The trick is, imagine a tower, or 2 towers, one flanking each side of the road. 3 weeks, nice. Nice. So imagine a tower or 2 towers. And of course a perimeter and all kinds of farms around it and villagers and whatnot. But really a tower that goes from the lowest possible level and ends at the highest build height. That's what I'm envisioning for an end outpost. So it'll come out and then a little bit of a roadway to like the tower gate. Just void. So let's just say over here, for argument's sake, you'll have the main highway out in front of you, a roadway to the tower, and a large complex, which will go all the way to the bottom. I'll put a obsidian platform at the bottom, maybe 2 or 3 thick. I love Lord of the Rings. It's classic. And Tolkien even steals a lot of his lore from Norse mythology, human history there. And yeah, but he gives it such life and spent half a lifetime building his world. And I love what Peter Jackson did with his interpretation of it and brought it to screen. And special effects and everything now is just amazing. If you can imagine it, they can put it on the screen. And even things like The Hobbit, Benedict Cumberbatch, like high level actor there playing Smaug. Good stuff all around. Middle Earth from scratch. Start with Bag End. Just start with Bag End and go from there. See how far your Hobbit journeys. That could be the whole journey too, an unexpected journey, eh? You start with building Bag End and go from there. Which is your dirt house on the side of a hill with round doors. Hobbits don't do redstone. It'd be interesting too if you followed the journey of the Fellowship of the Ring or of the Hobbit. Start in the Shire, and then find the next location. Like follow the books. Oh, they went here next. Okay, like the Prancing Pony Inn. Okay, find yourself a village and build that inn, and so on. That would be pretty cool. Ha! 9 green wraiths. I happen to have 9 skeleton horses right now sitting in my turtle. Yeah. Yeah. That would be super cool, and I'd be interested come 1st of January. Instead of starting this world, starting a Middle Earth world with you. And we'll find some appropriate mods to go with it. Just, I don't know if it adds a troll or something. I don't know. We'll work with that. I'd be up for that. But again, January 1st. Plus, you're going to be dad in 3 weeks, and then all your plans go sideways. In a good way. Okay, so road comes in over to the tower. I gotta be able to build down at the bottom, and there's a few ways to do that. I can either use vines that grow from the ceiling down and keep extending the vines as far as they will go, and when they get to the lowest build height, they'll stop expanding, and I can put blocks onto that. The other option I'm gonna try is a lava fountain next to a water fountain. That should make a cobblestone pillar that goes all the way down to build height, which is 0, and the void is at -40. But because I don't want to waste time undigging stuff that I don't need, I gotta figure out where I want this tower to be. Oh yeah, that YouTube will be your sanity time, your me time, when mom and baby are sleeping. Okay, I'm really thinking 1250 by 100. Another option could be, well, okay, the gatehouse there, like where the portal is, that's 1100. But I think we should come in beyond that. I'm thinking, okay, if that, let's just say that's 1100 0, I think I should go to 1200 100 and make the tower there, or at least the outer walls of the tower. Yeah. Okay. So let's go 1200 100. That's minus 1200 and plus 100, but anyway, I'm sure you both understand. I was going to say, I think I might need some bridging blocks, but I can always just dig up the end around. Okay, there's 1200. If I go to 100, that's this area. And I just need to see the void so I can make my fountain here. Oh boy. What am I thinking? Who does this stuff? This is stupid. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, the mighty shift button to stop myself from walking off of blocks. Just gonna let that flow for a bit. Do 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 do. Watch the lava go. What could possibly go wrong here? Oh. So, off the other edge of that corner, I'm gonna put the water source block, and as the water travels down, it should go cobblestone, 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 cobblestone. I hope. Hey Resistance, go to one of my other videos, any one of them, like the most recent one's probably best, and ask about joining, okay? And we'll go from there, because at this hour of the night, just met you, what I'm going to wind up doing is, like, I'll friend you, and you can bring me to one of your realms, and let me have a look around. Or if you have any content, I'll look at your videos, because we're always looking to have more people. Our realm started with 9 YouTubers, and now we're down to 4. So we do have space. Do you make any content, Resistance, or do you just play? Okay, that's working. You see the cobblestone going down? I think that's success. But I'm not going to bother building off the bottom of that until, like, there's a few ways to do it, but I think one of my next steps is going to be happy ghasts, and then on the next stream we'll get the happy ghasts going. Oh, and welcome, Resistance. Thanks for joining us. Are you a content creator or just a player, Resistance? Okay, I'm pretty sure that worked all the way down. I don't want to look at the Enderman, I want to look at the lava. Okay, I hope that did it. Lowest build height is at 0. And then the void is actually at -40. Okay, let's get more stupid and do a visual check. Okay, keep in mind our position. Yeah, that worked just fine. We're at like height 15 here to 9. Yep, that worked. That worked. No need to go right to 0 to freaking verify that. Nice. And that will give us something to build off of in the future. I'll build a platform down there. And like I said, this will be where my outpost is. Well, I think this is a good place to sum things up. Good place to end. I've also got to go get rid of my netherite because accidents happen. Oh, wait a minute. Why fly back? Why fly back when I can just take the portal shortcut? Yup. Got a good amount done. Killed the dragon about 10 times. Opened up all the portals. Linked the portal I want to use to the Outlands. I think on the next stream, which will probably be tomorrow, I'm going to work on getting a Happy Ghast out here. And then ride the Happy Ghast and build off of his back. Okay, I'll take you to the bottom for a moment. Just to show you around. That's an Enderman farm that's not working because the Endermite got killed. So this platform is right underneath the dragon's well. And then over here is the direction that I built. And I'll have to add some mapping to it. I'll just do that off camera sometime. Yeah, it's coming along nicely. Ridiculous amount of stuff still to do. But that's going to be it for tonight, guys. Thank all of you for joining me. Yeah, same time. I don't know about your time zone. It'll be 9 p.m. my time. Oh, if you like, just before you go, I'll show you I'll show you the world as it is right now, like our the overworld spawn area. And I'll just quickly show you that it's got everything that we need. So the question was, what's the next challenge? And the next challenge is colonize the end. Build a thriving town out here. See you around, Miss Bouquet. Thanks for joining. Bye bye. That'll take me to the gateway. This is the Stronghold end portal. And of course, it's at approximately 1,000 by 1,000 negatives. And then we've got the end highway to make things faster. And in the nether here, at 0, 0 is where I've got the portal, right? See, 0, 0 is where everything's based. And once I get all this dug out, 100 by 100 area, I'll build a piglin village down here. Because when we go back to the overworld, again, I went 0, 0 and dug down to the bottom of the world. And again, making a 100 by 100 block area dug out. Man, do I love sea lions. This is our spawn area. And there's got like a terrace area here. This is where we started to build the equivalent of a villager trading hall. See, like, density 5, that's what this villager here has. Huh? Density 5. And then there's different guys with different sails in different rooms. And then I labeled each exterior area so you knew what they were. Yes, it's a big hole. So much digging. So much digging. And it's not done yet. It's really close to being done. This was a hill when it started. Spawned at 0, 0. It's all been dug out. So 3 out of 4 of the sections are dug out, as you can see. And then there's just one section left. And it's almost done. That's there's like 10 levels of blocks to still clear out, and that's it. This is a guy named Lawless Bacon. That's his house, his tower. In the oh, crazy savage in the rear. This is myself here behind the mushroom. It's all my stuff. And then out a little further, you can see is Space Marsh. Space Marsh lives in the marsh. Go figure. And we've got things throughout the realm, but this is the primary area. And we have all the farms and stuff that we need to thrive here. And now that all this was done, like I said, I challenged our players to colonize the end next. Okay, once again, I appreciate you all. Thanks for joining me. Hope to see you on another stream. Till then, bye bye.